on this podcast today. I'm comedian Ron the Don, man, and we got some very special guests for y'all today.
Better know it.
Whole squad.
Whole squad funny, and they is funny. They funny as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they funny, man. I be watching your skits, man. That should be so funny.
I'm glad you like them.
Yeah, cause you know y'all be outside the box. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah,
that's the point.
Yeah, be outside the box. A lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people, they be doing the exact same shit over and over. But y'all be, you know, constantly thinking.
I'm glad you noticed that, because Randy be talking about that a lot.
Right.
Yeah,
trying to stay out the box.
Yeah, man.
Trying to stay in the, you know, around.
Because we could just be shaking our ass or something, you know what I mean? Because a lot of Atlanta skits seem a little soft porny.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Ain't nothing wrong with no soft porn, but, you know.
It ain't nothing wrong with it, but we just want to be known for us being funny. We normal woman.
That's true.
You know, we just want to be funny and show our talent, and we don't want nothing else to cloud it.
Yeah,
definitely. Plus, we ain't got no ass. So.
Yeah, that's true.
None.
Shit, but y'all got titties.
Okay.
If you put all our ass together, that would be a nice ass.
Niggas love titties.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Titties underrated. You know what I'm
I got a
saying?
good personality, you know what I mean?
And a good heart.
Yeah, real good heart. A lot of niggas say that about me.
They say what?
A lot of niggas be like, yo, girl, can I take you out? You got a good,
You got a
seems
good
like
heart.
you got a good heart.
Yeah.
Man, they just trying to fuck. They just trying to stab, man. We be coming with smoke. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I knew you was the angel, the apple in my eye. Like,
No. A man told me the other day, after I had left the club, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. We've been drinking, smoking all night. He told us, damn, girl, you smell like heaven. I'm like, nigga, please. I smell like Newport. And
heaven they be getting to it in heaven.
Right. What heaven you talking about?
Girl, you smell like heaven.
Heaven to him.
When dudes thing be hard, they'll say anything.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I hope his thing won't hard.
Nah, see, when I say the thing hard, I'm talking about the dude. You know, he just smell a woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
like
y'all just like really are like.
You can say whatever you want.
You know, Ron just like to say thing.
Thing, you know.
Like to say thing.
Nigga like, ooh, I'm gonna get
y'all
this
really
tonight. I'm gonna try to get this tonight. Ooh, wait.
Dang hard.
Dang hard.
Yeah, they got y'all shook with the whole election thing. Y'all shook over that?
So do y'all think it really is gonna be like a race war? Now, truly enough. Now, Amsterdamus, I don't know if y'all heard about him.
Amsterdamus or
Amsterdamus, y'all know. Yeah. Shit, if anybody know me, I'm not probably gonna say the word correctly. Please do not get offended and don't take the shit serious. What is it? Nostradamus?
Yep.
Nostradamus.
Exactly. What the fuck they said? Nostradamus. He said.
I ain't never met nobody that asked you.
Can I finish what I did? No. I said y'all could have said it. It's cool. But he had a whole thing that came out, and everybody know he was the person that like says the future or whatever. And he said that back in 2000 and something, he said 2000 and something that it was going to be a race war that was going to take us into the end of time. That is what he said. We've been in a race war. What you mean?
We've been in a race war for 400 years.
We're going to be in it for the rest of the end of time.
Have you ever heard of Moors? You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, like, you know, like Shakespeare days, they had black people and they called them Moors, you know what I'm saying? But they actually really respected them, you know what I'm saying? But they still talk slick behind their backs.
They still respect the Moors to this day.
Yeah.
I mean, they got their own constitution.
Yeah.
So we citizens.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? We citizens. We don't really have no power like we think we do. And we don't really got no power like we think we do.
What's up, man? With the wife beat on like male.
Anybody want some breakfast?
What's up,
Nigga, Big Horn just came through.
I heard you killed
Yeah.
Don't kill. What's going on, Big Horn, man? We was just talking about the race war.
I need some more male energy.
We was actually just talking about Moors.
Yeah, we were talking about the Moors.
Oh.
Yeah, but
you know about the Moors.
Superior.
That's right.
Yeah, but see, the people, they respect the Moors now. Like, even today, don't nobody try the Moors like that. You know what I'm saying? But everybody worried about a race war, but I'm gonna say it like this, right? Them little dudes the little white supremacists and stuff everybody's scared of, I guarantee they ain't been shot and their cousins ain't been shot or been shot at. They ain't walked to the store and got their ass beat.
Word.
None of that.
They got
jumped on. Listen here. I ain't worried about nobody who ain't never shot nobody shooting me.
You want to know what I know? Look,
and if they do, we just gonna have to do what we got to do.
Well, yeah. Look, I was in the store and I was in Big Lots. And there was this young girl, okay, and there was this white lady at the register. She told the lady told the lady behind the register, wash your hands. I heard you cough. So the girl like, hey, I don't need the. Oh, she like, I don't need, to wash my hands because I sat up there and I end up, I didn't, cough in my hands. So she was like, I'm not. So matter of fact, hold on. The white lady ended up leaving the black lady and ended up saying no, she did not want her to take care of her. Don't want her to take care of her. So that was cool. So I tell the black girl, I said, you know what, that was good that you stood up for yourself, because she was basically, the white lady was trying to tell her what to do. And the black girl, she wasn't nothing but like 22 years old. She was like, no. And I told her no, and that she could tell corporate or whatever. I said, but what's the difference is between the 20-year-olds that's standing up and holding on to things is because they got parents like us that raised them. You know what I mean? So because back in our days, our parents raised us to make us think we have to respect all of these other people that put us down, that talk down on us. But guess what? Now we raising our kids. So we 40 and 35 years old teaching our kids, hell no. It's some people that you don't let disrespect you. You don't let talk down on you. Yeah. And now guess what? They fighting now. All of these kids now that's 20 and 18, they fighting because of us. So I'm not going to say that we ain't never doing shit right now in our age group, because the kids that's right now fighting for us wouldn't be fighting if it wasn't for us or what the shit that we taught them. So I really wanted to put that out there, because yesterday that really hurt. I mean, that really made me really understand how we are raising our kids. Yeah. Because a lot of people like, man, why you ain't out there? Because my kids is out there. And I taught them now how to react when certain shit don't go. They not taking. You can't tell my son to get out the car for no proper cause. But he know his damn rights. Yeah. We teaching them that. But when we was growing up, what we do? We all got out the car. Everybody got out the damn car. Even the people in the back got out the car. Hell no. Nobody. This shit ain't jumping like that no more.
And I do
but we raising cowards.
No. We ain't raising them no more.
I'm saying, like, far as, like, when you look at the media and shit like that, and what people be saying on social media and all that, they raising cowards. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I dread the time that my child get pulled over and my child might not make it home. If he kill your child for no reason and you don't do nothing, then you a coward.
But y'all gotta understand, there's still a lot of people, black people, out there that still got that slave mentality.
For sure.
Yeah, but that still don't make you not a coward, though.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but they are out there. You know, I got some of my family members. You know what I'm saying? Like, they back home that are like that.
It's regional, too. I think it's very regional. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was raised in Virginia where it's really military. So everything is very mixed. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so we really wasn't raised to like be afraid of white people, or you know what I'm saying. I've never really experienced no white people like blatant racism. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like blatant racism. Of course, there's racism everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But
so you from the 757?
I'm from the 757.
Yeah, I'm more so in the 804.
Okay, so how you feel?
They racist in the 804.
Well, yeah, like Chesterfield and all that.
Yeah, Chesterfield, Hopewell, Richmond.
Because it is more rural out there, and I feel like people aren't as I hate to say this, educated. Like people, you know what I'm saying? They're not as educated, and there's not as much of a flow of like different cultures coming in. You know what I mean? But yeah, like when I came down here, it was very much of a culture shock to me, because I noticed the kind of like overt racism that white people do. You know what I'm saying? Like me in the grocery store, motherfucker, you trying to look for some bananas, these motherfuckers will reach right over you. And I take it upon myself to say, ma'am, am I in your way? Because the proper protocol when someone's in your way is to say, excuse me, or motherfucking wait.
They don't try me like that. Listen, I'd have been as far as Mississippi.
You're a man, though, yeah.
But I've been as far as Mississippi, and like when folks be talking about, you know, the Trump supporters and stuff like that, like I don't have them same experiences with them. You know what I mean? It's like, as a man, like I respect you point blank period. So if you got on the Trump hat, I don't give a damn about that. You know what I'm saying? But if you disrespect me, that's a whole different thing.
Right.
So like shit, I might be coming out. You know, I might be in a place like when we used to have the shows and stuff down in Alabama and Mississippi and stuff. I thought it was like that because I ain't never really been down there. So I'm down there, I'm walking, and I see this big white dude walking. He got this Trump hat on. He look like talk like this, walking like that. I'm like, oh shit, finna be something. Dude, open the door. All right, let me in. He might call me a nigga 22 times in his head.
Yeah, but he still respect you.
Yeah, he respect me in my face. You can do whatever you want. That's just like a dude might call you. He might call you a bitch behind your back, but he better not do it to your face. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, the thing with racism though is like you ain't got no control over when it's gonna hit you.
Yeah,
that's right.
You feel me? This is out of our control.
Absolutely.
It don't matter. It might not have happened to you yet,
Yeah.
but it's out your goddamn control. Everybody, I dealt with it firsthand. My white grandmother did not fuck with me because my mama was black.
Yeah.
She told my grandma, Dad, and I didn't find out until I was grown, I don't mind them getting married as long as they don't have no kids.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? But I ain't had no control over that. And honestly, you know, it didn't affect me until I got older when I started thinking about little shit that she would say or she would fucking do. You know what I'm saying? And like, she just never came around me either. Like, she came up to me one time in high school when I ran for homecoming queen. She walked up to me, she was like, "You're very pretty," and walked the fuck off. And I was like, this lady is psycho, man.
But you know,
I had a black grandma that did everything I ever fucking needed.
But
so,
you know that white women are oppressed too?
Yeah.
They're very oppressed but the thing is, right? Alright, and don't get offended when I say this. All these races oppress their women, but they women are okay with it. You know what I'm saying? It's only with us, with black people, that oppression of women is not okay. See, our women are more free.
Hell no.
Yeah, it's true.
No.
Listen, you can't talk like you talk in other races to men. You can't talk, nigga. You can't talk like that. Yeah. You get knock your head off.
Be getting them white girls.
I do not think that's true, and I think that that's like really
it's true.
It's a stereotype. Just to say just to even say like, all Asian women are docile. Like we
talking about majority. You know what I'm saying? We talking about
you talking about
white women are fucking sassy.
What sticks with two?
Yeah, definitely.
You gonna get one or two. You gonna get one or two. You know what I'm saying? Of the opposite.
It wasn't women
majority
that rule society though. Black women once ruled society, so that's why they don't stand down for that shit. They guys just like us.
Yeah.
So they don't go for all this shit. Yeah.
And also, black women have been separated from their husbands. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so in slavery,
and placed in breeding farms.
Exactly. So black women didn't have a fucking choice in. You know, PTSD and all of that stuff, trauma and all that stuff is bred into your DNA. So the things that our ancestors went through is in us, regardless if we fucking grow up in the suburbs and have the most beautiful life and all that shit. It's all in your DNA.
That's why I hate when people say shit like we had somebody on here who was like he couldn't relate to. He couldn't relate to a black dude who grew up with a silver spoon, and I'm like, all black people have their own struggle in this country. You might grew up with a silver spoon or whatever like that, but Bill Gates ain't going to visit his cousins in the hood. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. No matter how you grew up, you should. I'm going to see my cousin in Cincinnati, whatever. You still exposed to it.
Yeah, but even if you were from the suburbs and grew up with a silver spoon or whatever, where you went to a private school where you were the minority there. So it's not like you was being treated like that. You know what I'm saying? Either you was going to whitewash yourself and fit in, but you never was really going to fit in with white people.
And black parents don't even understand like how much that is hard on your black child because you want to try to prove something. Take your kid out the hood and put them in this private school and shit. But like that shit is very harmful. Like when I moved to California from Charleston, South Carolina, I moved to California. I was only one. Charleston, but Charleston's a lot of black people there. I was lightest thing out that motherfucker.
That was the first ship came to Charleston.
Exactly. All y'all history. Yeah. All y'all history. Yeah. A lot of it started right fucking there. And that's some real shit.
It's Charleston and it's New Orleans.
It's
a port
in Virginia too.
Virginia, South Carolina, and New Orleans.
But being the only black kid surrounded by nothing but white people as a child, that is fucking like it's really bad.
So that's the advantage.
That could be the advantage. I'm talking about as your child, how he feels. Man, I done seen Kids want their hair fucking changed.
Reverse the perspective.
Because they don't want their shit to look net. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta reverse the perspective.
You got to.
How is that negative? You the only one that got that. I look at that as positive.
No.
When you a child, you don't stand out.
We agree saying we're a threat, but that's good. I think that's good. Why would you want to take advantage of your threat?
As an adult, you have perspective.
But that's what I'm giving it to him as a child. The earlier you get it, the better.
I mean, I agree, and it's good that you teach them. But what I'm just saying is, remember when you was a child, a lot of the shit
I used to chase white people. I never had that problem. I think a lot of people just need to get their lick back, and they want I used to chase white people.
They not allowing that shit in school now. Your kid, you can't even fight. You can't even talk loud.
I always exercise my blackness around white people.
But see, this the thing though.
I say white people.
This the thing though. See, folks be buying into the whole race war thing. The government does that on purpose in order for real talk. When folks say we're all the same, that's true. Yep. We're actually one human race. We actually are. Because if we wasn't, we wouldn't be able to have babies together.
The only difference is our spirit is more connected to the stars and nature than theirs is.
But
not
you can say that. But it's some people. It depends on what type of vibration you on. So I know some white folks who into their spirituality and their vibration is way heavier than some black people.
Yeah, because I do feel like we all are the same. Yep. Every nationality have a mouth. Everybody has them eyes. We all got nose. We all got private parts.
How many polar bears are there? How many? It's not many, right? Hold on. It's not that many polar bears. Hold on, let me break it down. But is a polar bear not a bear? It's a bear, right? Yeah. It's related. It's the same as a fucking grizzly bear and all that. Most of the earth is hot. So it's going to be darker people. Yeah. So majority of the earth is not cold. The place where it's cold is very small. Yeah. So it's going to be
and that's all I think it is. I think it's climate.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all.
All the best things grow.
Nobody's better than nobody.
Grow in a better climate where the sun is. So the sun is God.
The real truth is that when it comes to politics and power and all of that shit, it's truly not about race. It's about money. And that's what poor white people don't understand is the fact that you don't have any money, so your voice does not matter. Like
money, all the poor people going for
Trump. Poor people think it's about money. Yeah. It's really about power because your money don't have no power. But the ones that made the rules they got the power.
They made race
because banks don't even have money.
Listen, black is a code. Nobody's black and nobody's white. But we call ourselves black and white, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's just a code. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm mixed with white. I'm mixed with black. I'm black. I'm white. I'm white. But that shit don't even really matter. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's black or white.
So if it don't matter, would you date and marry a white woman?
In this climate that I'm in, I wouldn't. I couldn't.
They put us in. We behind, so we got to keep
We on the board. We on the board. We don't want to be on.
I did not know he was coming to Dr. Umar.
Okay.
Let me get my bag out. I was not prepared.
I have a school for black boys.
This chat is for Africans only. Africans only.
African. I related to Frederick Douglass, who was married to a white woman. Dr. Umar, what the hell you talking about?
Frederick Douglass was married to a white
second
woman.
Wife was
all pro-black men got white wives.
I know that's what I'm asking. I'm asking him. Is he gonna marry him?
They all do, bro. They all got white wives.
Shout out to my mom because she white and she probably watching this. You know what I'm saying? We love you. You different. You different. And
yes, we love you, Ma.
But real talk, man. They done dirted our women up to the point where like other races don't want to fuck with our women like that. They want to have sex with them, but they don't want them because like I said, like. You're not gonna slap you upside the head until you're in the house. You're gonna be like, okay,
let me tell you what I know about him.
I mean,
once you condemn people, you start talking about them. That just makes people interested.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You talking about them people nasty and dirty. Yeah. Some people still want to find out. So you can try to turn it away all you want to, but that just make us more interesting when they try to talk down on us, say it's hood, we dirty, but then they just copy the same shit.
But we own up to we represent poverty though. You have to admit that. The minute we think that's why we think that white people should grow up good, and we think that black people should grow up bad. If a white person,
white
people can't handle our conditions, man.
Yeah, right.
They can't handle being in struggle.
Yeah,
man, this white dude was peeling like a motherfucker the other day. Peeling, man.
They just as poor as we are.
I'm talking about he peeling, skin was peeling.
They just as poor as we are, bro.
He was in the hood asking niggas for change. I was like, don't you got some rich white cousins or something?
But if you look at the statistics, the majority of poor people are white. The majority of people who are on welfare, Section 8, they are white.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The term ghetto didn't come derived from black people.
It came from Jewish
people.
You know
what I'm saying?
But see, the Jewish people are the smartest.
They can't. They
And
just
that's
can't
why
be
I
outside.
don't even really talking about all that shit, because at the end of
they
the
can handle it
day,
as long as they
it's
got
all
their
shit that white people made up. And I
Yeah,
don't
it is all
subscribe to
their
this
fault.
So are
shit.
Jews white?
It is all their fault.
Ethnically, they're Israeli.
No, they from
Israelites.
Germany. They not from they gave them that land. They took it from
No,
the
they're not from
Palestinians.
Germany.
All right,
they
next
are.
topic. Now we
Jewish
worried
people
about
are from
Jews.
Israel.
Who? No, they're not originally from Israel. Not the German Jews. Not the
He gonna go
Yeah, they
hard.
are. And then they moved. They had a diaspora too.
I don't know about that one.
Well, I think that we should move off the race stuff.
You think so?
Next
My
time.
podcast.
Hey, one more thing, no, fuck Trump.
Fuck
Yeah,
Trump.
Yeah, that's
Nobody
period.
said.
Like, that's period.
No, you're
Because he represents.
See, that's what I was just
I
saying.
don't want this show
I would
to
love
cut.
to be the one that people say,
Because-
fuck horn. I want to be that
I ain't
nigga.
worried about that.
You
Fuck
sure?
horn. You see what I'm saying? Like, you
Stuff
giving
on
her
the podcast
power.
and said that they get
Why is you
some-
mad at me? You see what I'm saying? Like, if you...
He gonna cut whatever you need to cut.
But like
I
Trump,
don't
you know what I'm
believe-
saying? Trump ain't even, to me,
Hold on, one at a time.
Yeah,
to me, I don't even think he even give a fuck about. He don't care. He only like rich people, and that, you know what I'm saying. He don't see. I don't think he even care about race or none of that. You know what I'm saying. When he was keeping, when him and his family was keeping black people out of the
He's a
Trump towers in the
narcissist.
80s, it wasn't because
You
they
know,
were black.
all
It was because they
Americans
didn't
are
have money.
Yeah.
Most Americans are narcissistic. Everything is
Yeah.
transactional. So he's just telling you if you ain't getting no money, you ain't worth shit.
And he
Period. And
already
I
said
don't
he's
think-
not
but see, he a
leaving the White
puppet.
House, even if he
People
don't
think,
win.
look,
Exactly.
when he go out there to
The
speak,
Proud Boys.
people
Yeah.
think that shit ain't playing.
Yeah.
Come on now, this the president. They done scripted this shit. They been backstage for weeks.
Today
Coming
they
up with
just
what
put
this
up
nigga
an
gonna say
extra-
to make us say, fuck Trump. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, so it's
Yeah,
not.
today they
Let's
just
get
put
up.
an extra gate up around the White House. He said that he will not leave, even though if he don't win, he's still not going nowhere.
That's psychology.
That's what he said, and he also put
So now he's
around
becoming-
with
he's a
our tax
dictator,
money.
he's
He put
becoming a
another
dictator.
gate around the White House besides the gate that's already there. He just put up another gate.
Well, he couldn't get
It's
the
the-
wall.
it's the
Let him
one
get the
world
gate.
order.
Hold
now.
on, let me piss y'all off right quick though. Alright. So Donald Trump is the worst dude in the world, right? Now,
Probably
hold
not.
on. That's how they treat him.
Okay,
Hold
that's
on,
your
wait,
premise.
wait.
That's premise. Go
Right,
ahead.
he just
But-
face. He just
but-
face, so I don't even like. I know
We just said fuck everybody who actually did something. George Bush, Reagan. Listen, that's a white supremacist position.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Period.
So even
Obama,
even when Obama had it, it was still
That's
a white
what-
supremacist.
He bombed the fuck out the Middle East.
But yeah, so
Obama
if you
and
get
Bush
so,
cousins,
hold on,
goddamn.
so yeah, they are cousins. But
They're
guess who not
cousins.
their cousin? Guess who not their cousin?
Who?
I know
Trump.
I ain't.
Not their cousin. So that explains why all these people on this
Right.
side, hold on, everybody on this side hate Trump, even though they fucked us over and all this shit. So that they control the temperament of people. They know what you're gonna do before you do it. You know what I'm saying? They know when you go
Oh, yeah.
outside, you okay.
Psychological warfare.
This time people looking for warehouse jobs in this area. They got it down to a T to that. They know in this area, oh yeah, there's a lot of doctors
That's
and
why
lawyers
you
in
gotta-
this area. They know in this area, oh, if black people got to this area, guess what they was doing? They was entertainers. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They got us down to a T. We live in a zoo. You know
Because
what I
we
mean?
giving them all our thoughts on this phone.
Yeah.
They know how we
They
react
ain't
to
even
every
afraid.
damn
They had it before
thing.
then.
Yeah,
Well,
before
you know-
then, but even now it's easier because we
They
doing
send
it
us to
for 'em.
school. You
We
go
doing
through
it
school.
for
You go through school.
Shit,
They
you
bring
do
in
a
school.
job application. They're like, so you black?
Yeah.
Man, you
know
start
what I'm
talking
saying?
Are
about
you
shit
a
on your
Pacific
phone.
Islander?
And now they
Yes.
start asking you, are
You
you
start
gay?
talking about
Now
some
they want to
shit.
know your
No.
sexual orientation.
They
Yes.
can ask
Say,
that on
say you
that.
want cookout
Yeah.
tonight. That should be on your phone.
Yeah.
I know, I must
Tapped
not try
in.
it.
Yeah, you be
They
tapped
tapped
in.
in. I
Because
seen
when
a
I
girl with
flipped
a
in
fat
that
ass
fucking
one day.
Polaris, they kept asking me
And I
if
ain't
I
even
wanted
say
to buy
nothing.
one. I was like, these niggas don't know that I flipped in this shit?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
It
right.
ain't, look,
They be
this
tapped
shit
in, bruh.
is deeper than saying something. I seen a girl with a fat ass and I was just thinking she had a fat
Yeah.
ass. This popped up on my
Think
Facebook
it just
thing.
came your way?
I was like, oh, hold on, suggested friend.
So you gotta admit,
No, I'm thinking too.
the thing with the what is it, the Wi-Fi and shit like that. That's what's reading your goddamn thoughts.
Yeah.
We ain't nothing but energy. That's all we is. You
Yeah.
feel me? That's why I say we all one human race. So when a person come from overseas and shit, say I'm from Britain, right? Like, you know, 21 Savage. Whatever he come from over there, they not saying, oh, he's a black Brit or they not saying that. He's just British. You know what I'm saying? He's just British.
What you think over there? They think that?
I'm saying they view you.
Nigga, parents British. That nigga
they view you. Listen, they view you as being black.
Dominica.
Listen,
he was born there.
No, I'm just using that as an example.
Right.
They view you as being black or something like that, but it's not on your document. So if you say this British dude coming over here, you're not gonna know what the fuck he is.
And that's what people need to get rid of. Other people's views of you.
There you go.
Yeah. Don't always be.
And
find out when I
lucky.
get there.
Like I think that I am lucky, like in that, like, cause I'm mixed and my parents were like really into that shit. Like they really taught me from a young age, like you are who the fuck you are. Yeah. If people don't like that shit, then you can tell them.
But see,
this
reality we living in hell.
I mean, you know,
create another you.
Yeah.
I can tell that definitely treated you that way.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, my parents love me. See, niggas be wanting you to be like, that's just what you was just talking about, though. Like, people do not want you to come from a happy home.
No, they don't.
We do want you to come from a happy home.
They don't want you to come from a happy home. They want you to come from negativity.
Yeah, for sure.
This life's so crazy. You can fuck up one life and create another.
Yeah,
real shit. I did. That's what the fuck I came down here. Everybody at home hates me shit.
So I got a question for y'all. I'm gonna flip. Let me flip the script on y'all. Hey, listen here, you drunk niggas. Listen. Let me flip the script on y'all.
Yeah.
So are y'all involved in relationships?
Yes.
I am.
You got a boyfriend, husband, what?
Common law, damn near.
Common law.
Point, yeah.
Okay.
I'm afraid of marriage.
You know my
you married. You know what I'm saying? What you got going on? You single?
I'm single, shit.
That's what I'm
single,
talking about.
ready to mingle.
Okay.
Like, this is a plethora of different,
totally different.
Totally different.
I'm married, so I always have, and she's, damn near married, and she's gonna get married.
Gonna get married.
No.
One day.
But you know, marriage is based off of, like, if you and your dude say y'all married, I respect that more than you going and get the documents.
Well, you know what? I can honestly say, hold on. Let me get this something. Okay, you can say that all day long, but if something happens to her and it ain't no document that say that man has rights to this woman, guess what? Whoever the hell that's behind, it could be a cousin that she ain't never even seen, and that's the only motherfucker living in her damn family. That cousin get to come and say, you know what? I want all her damn insurance money. I get all her shit, this house that she got, and this nigga and her baby can get the fuck on because there ain't no document. So you better understand.
You can get the document.
That's why the only reason why I say I gotta get married again, bro. Cause look,
that's
real
shit.
No, you gotta have somebody to pass your shit to.
You can have a contract.
No, I've been married before. Though.
But it's really different, and a lot of people, because I meet a lot of men out here to be like, you know, I never get married. I'm like, and you still with this woman? I said, so your motherfucking wife, your other ex-wife can come and take up shit because she was basically really married to your ass and got rights, and it ain't nobody else. They're gonna give all of that shit to that woman, and this other woman gonna be sitting there trying to see your body, just trying to feel your body.
Just to say you need to have a plan.
Yeah,
you need to have a plan.
You better.
That's it.
Because if you don't want to marry her,
why do you look?
Listen, my insurance goes to who my insurance goes to who I wanted to go to.
Yeah,
so that's out the door.
Not indefinitely, because some jobs say if you are not married and this child does not have, if this child is not your child, they won't put that child on your insurance. Then you have to show documentation that you are even married to this person to add them on your damn insurance. Because my husband had to show that you have to show that this man is your. You can't put your girlfriend. You can't put your girlfriend on your shit.
Yes, you can.
No.
Hey,
you can't put your girlfriend on your damn insurance.
Hey, listen. It's a box that says the common junk now, and it has that on there, so you can check that box. You see, shit moves overnight.
I believe in family.
You get what I'm saying?
I believe family make you married.
It moves, exactly.
You can sign a document all day, but if I don't have no kids by you, what the fuck am I with you for if I ain't leaving nothing here to carry on our legacy?
Now that's a scary.
What the hell? Like, even if we have, you gonna die too. So why the hell you left the money to you so like you can fuck it off? Like, so it don't make sense. You gotta have kids. That's what make it.
I mean, the kids is what makes you get your, you know.
Yeah, that's what marriage is. Hold on. That's how they broke up community values and they split us up and they made marriage transactional over here because we wasn't like this.
Yeah.
We wasn't like the marriage where it's all about capitalism and shit like that. We shared everything.
We shared everything.
So they done made marriage into business now.
Yeah.
Marriage has always been business.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. Egalitarian, you know about the egalitarian society? When the egalitarian society, when women had multiple husbands and shit, and they ruled society, and it was community dick and community pussy, basically.
Okay, first of all, I want to let y'all know.
Came over to the Western society.
Let one person talk at a time.
I want to let you know, marriage just ain't no damn business. Relationship, hold on. I want to get you to understand. Relationships are businesses, okay? People have to understand that even our relationship right now is fucking business. What we're doing right now, no. Everything that if you think about it, if you think about the shit that we do in our lives and have relationships. Yeah. We have relationships, even with you and your girl. You and your girl have to have a business relationship.
You make a business when you expect something.
No.
If you want, I got no girl.
What I'm trying to tell you,
if you're a little transactional, then that's fucked up.
No. What I'm trying to tell you is that your relationship is not going to go anywhere if you don't have your business aspect in first. Sit and check. That means you can't fucking go to what I'm trying to say. Let me break it down to you. I'm gonna tell you like this: a business. When I'm in a relationship, hold on. If I'm in a relationship, I need you to go to work because I need bills to be paid. Okay, that's first off a business. Okay, this is something that we need to negotiate because if you don't go to work, I can't pay my fucking bills. If you no, this is not fearful, sir. This is about
go to work.
I'm not gonna be with a man.
Go to work. What man you talking to?
I'm not going to be.
I create.
Look, you can be a creator. I'm not talking about just you, but I'm saying just like in a fucking relationship, you have to have business aspect. If you don't have mindset,
you have to have a purpose. You mean?
No. What I'm saying is,
you have to have a purpose in life first.
Time out. One
thing. You have to have a purpose in life before you can go out here.
Here we go. One thing. So when you in a relationship with somebody, you don't ask them about their finances, none.
That's none of my business.
What the fuck? How you gonna do? How you gonna do?
Hold on. What a woman do ain't got shit to do with what I'm gonna do.
No. It don't matter about what a woman or a man got.
Y'all gonna learn something.
Why would you? No. You need to learn this. Why would you think you're gonna build something? Okay, but it ain't work. You're not.
It don't matter what you got. Yeah, but I know not to do that shit no more because it's business.
But how you gonna build with somebody?
Look, hold on. I'm not with you for what you do or you got anyway. Listen, let me finish. Listen.
Calm down.
I'm not with nobody.
We gonna let you talk, but you gotta let us talk.
Hold on. Y'all got to let each other talk, man.
Thousands of relationships.
Y'all can't talk over each other.
I don't mess with nobody for what they do. It's who they are. I ain't expecting nothing from nobody. So if you don't have a purpose, you ain't in my life, period. I'm not validated by people being in my life. I'm on a different level of society. That marriage shit, I'm a teacher. I'm not gonna be held bond to somebody. So when I love a woman, I built her for other men. That's what love is. Love, you think relationships supposed to last forever? What relationship ever lasted forever? No, you die out of this shit.
Here's the thing.
You die out of this shit.
Shout out to my parents. They going on 33.
I want to say something. I'm gonna raise my hand.
That's forever. You think that's forever?
I want to raise my hand.
That's what I'm saying. My life ain't. Look, I got a purpose. I'm not here for people. That's what y'all. I'm not here to be attached to no human spirit.
We got your point.
So that's why I'm speaking different. I'm not on the level of most men that women can compete with their purpose and slow them down from reaching life levels. I'm not that guy, so I'm speaking on a different level. I'm here to die for my people. So I won't be held back by nobody, no mama, daddy, nobody. My spirit gonna ascend to something else. So I just don't live like that. That's why I'm speaking. I got a lot of relationships.
All right, here we go. I respect your opinion, dead ass, because I think you're getting it twisted. Like, for one, you're talking to three females who we not basic either. We on the same path as you. We living our dreams. We doing our thing.
My dream is constructed by society. You just gave me my dream though. What my dream is?
I was quiet for you.
I was quiet for you. Do comedy. That's all.
Okay. All I'm saying is we do comedy. Well, I don't know your dream. I don't know your dream. All right. Well, you don't know ours either. And you don't know.
I didn't say what y'all purpose was.
Here's the thing. Finding a partner.
Hold on. Listen. Hold on. Wait. Y'all gotta let one another talk, or we ain't. Hold on. No, but y'all clash. Y'all gotta let each other talk.
I agree.
Let him say what he gotta say. Let her say what she gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Cause we listening.
What I'm trying to say is, when you're building a relationship with someone, it's not about what this person can help you. You should definitely have your shit already going. Mm-hmm. Your life should already be. If you're not happy with yourself, you damn sure can't be in no relationship with no fucking body. But when you are trying to build something with somebody, meaning I'm dating you, I'm feeling you, we talking about going to another level. We want to own shit together. We want to own a home together. I can't get in no fucking relationship with you and your credit fucked up and my shit at 750 and you out here fucking shit up. Like, I can't build with you if you're not on the same financial path as me. Oh. That's what she's saying. That's why she's saying a relationship is a finance. We're not saying we need a nigga to pay our shit. No, we make our own money. Yeah. We're not no regular females. I pay all my own fucking bills and I live with my nigga. Yeah. And that's some real ass shit. I don't depend on nothing for nobody. But I'm not gonna deal with no bum ass nigga when I'm doing me. And I'm working and I'm doing this shit. I'm paying my bills. I'm taking care of my kid. And nigga, you on child support? You don't do shit for your family? You don't make sure your seed straight? Nigga, what the fuck I'ma build with you for?
You right. See, the only thing that can bring you, what she explaining is the only thing that can bring you down is worldly ways. Yeah. Worldly, physical shit, money. I done figured out a way how to reverse that. I don't live in the physical world anymore. I reversed it after I died. I figured out how to get paid to live. So I'm sorry for other people.
Well, good. I reversed it. My credit score.
That's all I'm saying. Like, once you remove, hold on. Once you remove, I used to be loving money, but once you remove that fear, it comes to you. You gotta remove that. Anything you love, you gonna lose it. Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. I know what you're saying. So I'm just saying in the spiritual world, that's how I try to stay there because the only shit that can bring you down is this shit they put on us.
I'm with you,
He's right about that though.
I do agree.
I think what they're speaking on is
I had to die to learn this shit.
They're speaking on the plane of, you know what I'm saying, being equally yoked. You know what I mean? Like, just like being on the same page and saying like, okay, are these the things that we want as a unit? You know what I mean? Like, and I do think like, regardless to take money out of the equation, you know what I'm saying? You brought up purpose. Purpose is very important. You know what I'm saying? I can't be with nobody that don't know what their purpose is. Yeah. Because for me, I'm very, very attracted to purpose and passion. I got a passion for the shit that I do. You know what I'm saying? You could make $100K a year, but if you come home every single day and cry and bitch and moan and complain about the way that you make the money, I can't be with you no more because you bringing us down.
Okay, see what I'm saying? This society is toxic. If I chase money, I'm gonna be an asshole. I have to go home and meditate. And I got a couple women that tell you this. When you chase money, that's low energy shit.
It is though.
It's the truth.
Because what they're saying is, what good does it gain the world and lose your soul? I've watched that shit happen to so many celebrities.
Making money, watching others win.
Can't chase nothing outside of yourself.
When it comes to,
go ahead, Ron.
When it comes to a man and it comes to a woman, when it comes to this physical planet, first of all, you don't put to the point when you see a dude as a chick. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Do you want him to be a bum? Nah, I 100% agree with that. But if all he want is money, he ain't gonna never make you happy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But hold on. But see, on the other end, right? Okay, you got you a girl, right? Your girl work or whatever like that. Cool, you know what I mean? She works, she earn her income. She can't be on no shit whereas she think it's his money and her money and he pay the bills. That. Exactly. No. If the money is in the middle of y'all and y'all pay the bills together, the ego is gone right there. Mm-hmm. So now y'all can enjoy it more. Because if one man is sitting up there, because I done been there before, where I took care of 100 everything, you feel me? And guess what? When men get depressed sometimes.
Sure, they do.
Women men get depressed sometimes, and they'll go down the streak of bad luck. And right then and there, now all your physical shit that your material shit that you acquired that you were so proud of, now you left without that. Now this person right here only trained to watch you get it. You know what I'm saying?
And it's messed up because the world makes a lot of women, a lot of black women, think that is all that we want out of men.
Money.
Is money. Yeah. And so when we first meet men, we have to come at them with all of our shit together. We got to show them that we don't even need their money just so they can honestly give us a chance to open up to us, because y'all men are so fucking closed down and do not like to speak about y'all feelings, don't like to open up about the real shit that's going on in your life, in this fucking world, to let us help y'all. Because true enough, if y'all was to open up a lot of things that's going on with your y'all just on a regular. No.
You keep saying how you are.
I'm saying.
But
hold on.
You have to understand, you died. Right. Everybody didn't fucking die.
You had a rebirth.
She right. Hold
on.
And she's not a man out here. This is a man.
Okay,
you a man.
You died.
I don't.
So you feel like men shouldn't have emotions, or they should share
No.
emotions?
You should mature. Your emotions should mature.
Yeah.
Your emotions, how you express, how you react to your emotions,
and as older as you get, I don't know how men feel, but I'm gonna tell you like this.
I really feel for men, I do.
The older men get, the more shit that they keep fucking bottling in.
That's why.
And shit, like
what I'm trying to tell you.
No, but that's why we die first. Women don't keep nothing.
A lot of men can go to the bathroom.
They got all their past relationships.
A lot of men can't go to the bathroom and share.
Oh, okay.
But some men
they let it go somewhere.
Yeah, some men have.
Somebody knows everything about a woman.
That's not expressed.
Somebody.
Bitch, homegirls know all her business.
Listen,
she cool with that bitch.
Hold on. An important thing, because I'm not putting no blame on women or men, because society, it's this shit. Everybody got PTSD. You think you know how to express yourself after watching all these killings and shit? Yeah. People don't even know that shit causes anxiety, bro. Yeah. They don't know that all these numbers and shit that they send on the phone cause you to lose sleep. It fuck with your nervous system. It fuck with your mind. So they don't know how to detox from that. You gotta unlearn this shit every day. Yeah. You kinda gotta like go home, no music, no sound, meditate. Everybody not on that like that path.
Yeah,
I know everybody not gonna get on it, but that's why I'm here, because whoever here it touches spirit, it's there.
But see, the spirit gotta be ready for you to touch it. A lot of people in their own zone, so it's like, you go to the hood, right? And you talking to Pookie and whatever like that, you can't really tell Pookie them like, hey bro, y'all need to put the guns down.
It ain't gonna hit him till you locked up.
Cause
it ain't gonna hit him till you in jail.
It ain't gonna hit him till you in jail. But if he have his day in jail, he still ain't gonna wake up then either.
Yeah, I've been there.
He not gonna wake up then either. You feel me?
Hey, that's the worst thing.
I think I think one of the biggest one of the themes of my life that I constantly come back to is perspective. Yeah. Like I know for me, like when I went to college and I started meeting all these people from different places, I realized, bitch, you are fucking country. You never knew shit. You never knew shit. You never knew nothing. And I'm meeting all these people. You know what I'm saying? I'm meeting all these people from all these places, from all these backgrounds, from all these and one thing too is that I went to a historically black college, and I'm ashamed to say this, but like I never knew so many rich black people. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that changed, that opened my eyes. Like I was like, these motherfuckers is rich.
Movies in Atlanta showed me that. Honestly, movies to Atlanta, there's a lot of rich ass black people out here. Yeah. I'm from South Carolina, baby.
So just to like say, perspective is so important when you realize like you country to me is a mind state, not a locale. Yeah. When you realize to yourself and you can admit, I'm country as hell and I don't know shit and I don't got no perspective and I need to just shut up and just listen to people sometimes. Yeah. Then that's when you really start hitting on shit, and that's really when you start learning shit, and that's really when you can start bringing shit to the table.
Because my baby daddy, that was the first thing that he told me. I was young, when I was, I was in a world, in the real world where I was a straight up hustler, okay? And my baby daddy was a straight up hustler too. We was young as hell, 15, 16 years old, making moves, But one thing he taught me at 15 years old, he said, baby, I'm gonna tell you one thing, you can't learn if you can't shut up and listen. True. He like, how can you learn anything if you talking? He like, you gonna have to understand. And I was only 15 years old. At the time, I still probably was running my mouth. But guess what he did? He still worked with me, because it is a lot of men out here will work with some shit that did. So what he did, he just kept saying, you can't learn if you can't listen if you talking. You can't listen if you talking. You can't listen if you talking. Yep. So guess what? I put that shit in my head. So usually now, just like when this man was talking, I was talking over him, but instantly I just shut up, because I said, you know what, I can't listen if I'm, I can't learn if I'm talking. Yeah. So I respect you as a man, and I want y'all to respect back as a woman, because we give y'all that respect, because men these days do not understand what submissive is. Okay, that's one thing I want to let y'all know. A lot of y'all men don't know what submissive is, and submissive don't mean that I got to bow down and kiss your motherfucking feet. Exactly. Submissive does not mean that. Exactly. Submissive means that when you step in this house, I'm gonna make you feel like a king. I'm gonna show you you can make sure that you keep being taken care of, that you being whatever the fuck. If I got to rub your feet, whatever, make your plates, whatever it is to make you feel like a king in your home, I'ma do that. So what I want you to do is be submissive to me, and that means give me that same respect and show me that same love. That's how I show. That's how I step in the motherfucker.
That's some real shit though, coming from a woman though. Like that's some real shit. And you know what? I think a lot of younger generation women, no offense to you, I know you're 10 years younger than us. She's a younger woman in the group. You know what I'm saying? But like a lot of y'all don't want to do that. And it's like, it's not about being submissive, but it's about your nigga doing what the fuck he needs to do. So do what the fuck he has to do. If your nigga is doing everything that you need for him to do, he's paying the bills, he's making sure the kids are good, like he's doing everything he needs to do. So do what the fuck you need to do.
Can I say this?
Regardless if it don't, you don't agree with it.
But when it comes to, you said the dude paying the bills and the woman is doing what?
She
hold on, let me say it. Let me check it.
That's a direct question.
I'm gonna say something from a woman's standpoint. No, wait a minute. If my nigga is paying all my bills, which the nigga who I'm with, he's putting the bill while I live my dream. Because my dream is being a famous comedian. I don't know what you got going on, but that's what I got going on. I've been
good at it too.
I survived cancer. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I'm out here living this dream, and he's paying the bills right now. I do pay my shit, my half on what I need to pay, but because he does his part, I make sure that nigga plate ready. I make sure that nigga come home to a clean house. I make sure his kids, we got kids in my house that I didn't birth. You know what I'm saying? We got a kid together, but two of our kids, he birthed with another woman, and I still treat them like they mine. I make sure that they succeeding. I make sure they doing what they do. I make sure this man don't come home to no dirty ass house. You know what I'm saying? I make sure that this nigga's fed. I buy groceries. I make sure the food is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you doing what you supposed to be doing, I don't see no problem with me doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And to me, that's submissive because he's submitting to me as well.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing.
But that comes with maturity, like you said. All women don't think like that. We grow.
See, women shouldn't have to work as hard as us. They just gotta do it hard. Hold on. Because they lost the ability to fight the war without fighting. Like you were saying, if a woman is nurturing, like that nurturing side, you doing what you're supposed to do, making a man feel like he gonna wanna go do something for your ass. I don't care what you say. Now, if you treat a nigga right and you stroking his ego, he gonna wanna go hunt for your ass. He gonna wanna go bring you something back for you.
It's not the same.
That's just our nature.
You gotta look at it like this, right? It's not the same. Like that works for that household. So I feel like you can't have it clean across the board. How Dutch household is, you know, her dude might do what he do. He take care of everything, whatever.
Thank you.
Not saying
that's my
hold on. But see, you might have another two people who come together. This woman work, this man work, whatever, and they do what they do, whatever like that. They comfortable. They comfortable with that shit. You know what I'm saying? They happy like that. It ain't nobody business with somebody else doing their household. It's all about who's happy.
And that's what I don't like about
the dude might take, like, I got a partner who his woman is like an executive. She make a lot of money, whatever. Hold on. They had a baby together and shit. This man is the best. He stayed at home and took care of the baby. And guess what? The baby healthy, all this shit, they eat organic food, whatever. But people will look at that like, oh, he don't do this, he don't do that. No. They got an agreement.
And I think that's
I've been doing, but I've done both. Like, I'm at home.
I think that's I don't really like, even though I grew up in a married household, I don't idolize marriage. Because my parents was always really real with me. Like, this is a choice that we made. And we was talking about that the other day. This is a choice. Like, when people say, oh, what's the secret? There's no fucking secret. It was a choice that we make daily. But I do think, like, the beauty of marriage or the beauty of a long-term relationship is, like, creating a culture with someone. You are creating a culture.
I'm like a tribe
with this person, and that is beautiful. Like, the shit that me and my brother and my sister have in common is because we was raised in the same culture. And that is the opportunity that people have when they have kids together and they raise kids. And I think maybe if people thought about it like that maybe, you know, things would work out better. You know what I mean? But in regards to submission, I would say that, you know, if the premise is, oh, a lot of women don't understand what submission is, a lot of women haven't been able to view it. They haven't been able to experience it.
I don't like the word. Listen, I don't like the word submissive.
A lot of people don't
I think it's off-putting.
I don't like the word obey.
I think it's too
I
close
like
to
certain words. They just don't.
I think it's too close to defensive.
To me,
submissive.
you can say it without. You can say submissive without saying submissive. You know what I'm saying? I take care of my man. That's the same thing.
It is.
But when you say submissive or obey, that shit sound like a dog.
Because like I was saying,
grown ass word for grown ass.
I think submissive.
You teach men how to talk to women in arguments. You can get your shit out. But you just gotta know how to word it. You like, bitch, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you when we get home.
And I'm gonna obey.
They like, hold on.
I'm gonna obey that order.
Don't stop yelling at me, I'm gonna fuck the hell out of you.
I'm gonna obey that order. You want me to submit to that?
Let's do it then.
You gonna fuck the shit out of me?
Well, I'm like, do it
yes,
then. And you be in the backseat like, you take
I'm
your clothes
obey
off.
that.
Take your... Turn up,
it's definitely the way you talk to me.
It's the way you talk to me. Like, women like that shit a little bit, but just don't do it in the wrong aspect.
Right.
Like, don't just be like, damn, babe, I came home, the dishes ain't clean. What the fuck?
She gonna wash these dishes? That little tapping shit.
But if you
turn around,
come in
little
here
neck
on
grab,
some,
just a little more fucking shit out of you when we get home.
Yeah.
Keep on tapping on me like that.
Then guess what? I'm gonna tap on your ass.
Outcome change,
and that's another thing.
You gonna be like, nigga, the bills ain't paid. Ain't no goddamn. Honey. Those bills are a little bit getting high.
And then guess what? And that comes all the way back down to the business in your relationship, because the business in your relationship makes you horny. It makes you wanna be with that person longer. It makes you. But if we sitting in here, we struggling, and we sitting over here trying to sip on one damn pot of beans and all of this shit.
Always you
talking, and one thing me and Dutch is having in common.
The answer is always you, cause I done came back.
Poor people show do be fucking
take over the world now. Always you.
Hold on, that don't even make sense what y'all saying. Cause poor people be fucking.
Exactly, and that's what they still for.
Fucking.
I want to have something to celebrate for. I'm not happy.
What we categorize as poor? Having shit and hold on. What we categorizing as poor? Having a lot of shit and being stressed.
Time out.
No, we talking about can't eat, nigga.
Were there any more topics? We can talk about relationships for hours.
Did
you have other topics to discuss, Ron? Like, we've been on this shit.
No, real
we
shit.
didn't talk about fucking election niggas for like an hour.
Yeah.
Like, what's next, babe?
I just want to make sure we can
plug in our grind.
I
want to make sure we can plug in our grind. Whole squad
So what y'all funny individuals got going on? I know y'all got y'all a little night at Uptown.
Yes, we do. Every third Thursday. Every third Thursday, you can catch Whole Squad Funny.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You should pull up on one of our shows.
Them niggas funny.
We have it ain't no Coochie Chronicles, because we think outside the box. Before you came, he discussed that our skits and everything we do is outside the box. We don't just throw stuff out.
We're really trying to bring something.
Do you follow us? Hold on, wait a minute. Do you follow us? You probably don't.
Yeah.
But I follow you because I believe in you.
I was telling her.
So first of all, we do improv. We do comedy and improv. We are not just talking about sex or anything like that. We are basically something that stands out above what just comedy shows are. So
you got a real
hell yeah, I do, and I sit your little baby. I sit your little baby down too with this voice too. If you don't sit your little ass down and sit still. Me and keep wiggling the legs for.
I respect that. Like when women don't have material that's like dick, pussy.
No. We talk about
dick. They get up there when the jokes don't work, they start twerking.
Yeah, they do.
But come on, no, wait a minute. Fuck that. Because niggas do the same. You ain't talking about us. But niggas do the same fucking thing.
Yeah, they do.
But when we do it, it's a fucking
niggas
problem.
do the same thing.
Because niggas do the same thing. Niggas don't twerk. Niggas don't twerk, but they hit you with the pussy joke. Ain't that good pussy, bad pussy, blah, blah, blah.
Or just start.
You do the same shit. You just shucking and jiving.
If it's coming from your mind, I think it should be intellectual.
You might not do it.
You
know you done seen niggas out here do it.
Yo, listen. When men do it, that shit do not be effective. They don't.
Borrowing jokes.
Motherfuckers have no problem looking at a dude like, man, what the fuck? The motherfucker ain't got no problem. Man, get your ass off stage.
Yeah.
Now with a woman and shit, dudes gonna listen to a woman talk about some pussy.
Yeah. Because y'all trying to learn game.
No,
hold on. See, I think men, that's their advantage though.
We just like to hear.
That's their advantage though.
And look, I'm in Atlanta. I'm still mastering Atlanta crowd. So you best motherfucking believe if I'm dying, oh yeah, I'm going to the fuck.
Lose them looks too though.
No, you know what? Time out. Wait a minute. Don't nobody ashamed in this.
I'm just saying.
But the thing is, Atlanta.
Go-to.
One thing about Atlanta will make you fucking funnier, and that's dead ass. Because these niggas in Atlanta done seen it all. So you better be fucking funny. You better make these niggas laugh within that first 10 seconds.
And these niggas in Atlanta be stealing jokes.
One thing I want to let y'all know too. One thing I want to touch on before we leave. One thing I want to touch on before we leave. A lot of comedians that I've been noticing, and I'm not saying just because we have groups, because it's been a lot of cliques going on in Atlanta before we even had a clique. Yeah. But a lot of people don't understand is that when you do have a group and when you do have people that is with you, that can help you build. Yeah. And that can help you grow. Yeah. Because if you look at the same people that you see on stage right now, it was motherfuckers that helped them and they was clicking. Okay, so you see a lot of people that be like, I don't want to fuck with a lot of comedians. I do this shit by myself. Guess where the fuck your ass at? By your motherfucking self. So when people look at us and look at us as a group and be like, I don't need no group for this and I don't need no group for that. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, I do sometimes need a group. I sometimes do need my motherfucking bitches to come and tell me when the fuck I'm on stage. When I'm doing some bullshit on stage.
Y'all make sure y'all keep y'all shit tight, because this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. The more y'all build and y'all do y'all shit together and shit, y'all gonna gain more chemistry, and then picture y'all writing scripts and all that shit together.
We already
looking for help, you have to build something on your own.
But they already was building on their own before they
we was already doing it before.
Women need to stick together like that.
And I see a lot of people that down us because we are a team, and I do see little slick shit where people be like, man, I don't need no group. But you know what? These motherfuckers.
What's the saying? If ain't nobody hating on you, you ain't doing shit.
Exactly.
You know what it is?
Hold on. Be okay with somebody not fucking with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, listen, if everybody was fucking with you and they like, and ain't never say no slick shit, guess what? You ain't doing a motherfucking thing. Y'all doing y'all shit. I hear about y'all. Listen, I might be doing what I do and shit like that. I hear about y'all all the time. Oh, them motherfuckers funny. Boy, they funny. I hear that shit all the time. You feel me? I hear the little slick shit too. But guess what it come with? I don't know if they'd be funny like it come with a little slick shit, but that let me know that y'all doing what y'all doing.
But here's the thing, one thing here though.
Yeah, thanks.
Like, we all been doing this shit before we linked together.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what's wrong with black women working together?
Nothing.
But they always want to tear us apart. They always want to compare us. You know what I'm saying? And you know, at the end of the day, the most beautiful thing about Whole Squad Funny, and I've said this on other interviews, is
I like
that
the name too.
Yeah, Whole Squad Funny. You know what I'm saying? And like, I think that the most beautiful thing about it is that we're not the same. Like even me and Ray, we mix. We are both mixed, but our background could not be more different. You know what I mean?
I think a lot of people be confused sometimes.
If we had Lauren here, definitely be.
No, I get around her, and I know she's not like y'all. She's like y'all all got different.
We definitely.
I don't like comedians.
She's the youngin', you know what I'm saying? But she don't got no children.
Both of them young. She's young. No, Lauren does have children.
No, I know Lauren do got children.
She don't got children. I'm gonna say Lorraine's young as well.
She don't got no kids.
Dutch is the only one in the same age group. Like. All four of us are definitely dynamically different. Yeah. And I think that's what makes it work. Like, don't get it twisted. We argue, we fight.
Of course.
We go through it. These my sisters.
We fam though.
But we family.
And
we don't argue. And
that's why I don't team up with guys.
And then that's why
I will fight.
We might fight. Shit, we might.
Yeah, we fight. But y'all motherfuckers won't know about if we fucking fight.
I'm not friends with you. We gonna kill each other. We will kill each other.
Me and Fredo ain't never had no fight.
I was gonna fight
I mean, not no fist fight, but y'all have definitely disagreed. Because Fredo is a motherfucker that you definitely
because we're creative people.
But you gotta understand this, right? a person relationship with this person is not like it is with this person.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Normally when it's me and Fredo around or whatever like that, I'm always the person to calm down. You feel me? So with me, we build in a different type of way since we met each other. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we build a different type of way as opposed to how somebody else build with it.
See, I got away from all my friends.
You know what I'm saying?
I built a new life. These people down here, it's at home. They know me as home down here. I don't have no friends down here.
Damn.
But yeah,
you know me for what I do, not for who I am.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, you know.
But and then even
my
with y'all
family back
group,
home.
That body armor joke, you got it.
yeah, and even with y'all group, I like y'all used to have someone else with y'all.
Yeah, we
you know what I mean. And I knew y'all before y'all had
see,
that
that's
other
who we used to
person.
clash, me and him.
Okay. So I didn't know what was going on, but I did know that it used to be 3 of y'all. Okay, and it used to be 3 cognac.
Yeah.
It used to be 3 cognac boys. And what it is that. And what I liked about y'all and how y'all steady keep moving is that when that other person did drop off or whatever, y'all still moved on and kept doing
that's why I ain't come fuck with y'all. He was with y'all.
And then
Now you want to say
that one person.
Let me
Y'all fucking up the sound bites, alright?
Listen. Let me tell y'all something about that whole situation.
Boy,
Hold on. Let me tell you something about that situation. And first of all, I got the utmost respect for Mississippi Boy, right? And just because of how we rock. If the shit ain't work out and shit like that, but I don't got no ill will towards that man, and I ain't gonna sit up here and dirt him up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay,
if he walk through the door right now and shit, I
dirty
tell him
his
to have a
ass
seat.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
We
So
see you.
I ain't no type
You
of
had no
dude.
drink either.
Listen, I ain't no dude who ever hold grudges, bro. Like I'm not a grudge holder. But
Yeah.
if Mississippi Boy walk through the door right now, I'd be like, what's going on? He'd have a seat, whatever, and we'll build like that. You feel me? But if you feel like you gonna try to use somebody in a situation or whatever like that, and I can peep that shit, then I'm gonna call you out.
He ain't had no choice. He ain't had no talent.